sake. What we gonna do, what we gonna do? For fuck's sake, for fuck's sake. The world's gone mad and I'm sharing it with you. For fuck's sake, for fuck's sake. So sit right down, grab a glass of wine, maybe a cup of tea and some chocolates, and join me for another For Fuck's Sake.
Well, I feel like I haven't really shared enough dog time with you. And for many people who have been asking me, how are Aretha and Franklin? Well, here I am with the fabulous Franklin, and on the floor, Aretha, sharing in a good bit of bison twist. In about 5 minutes, they'll want each other's bison twist, so that'll be a whole drama. But I just thought I would share their beauty with you. It's so shocking to me as their mother. You know, I birthed them, I gestated them, as you know. But it's so shocking to me that tomorrow will be their 1-year birthday. Matt, I said I wouldn't cry. My babies are all growing up. I mean, the good things about dogs, and this is the reason we really love them, is that they never actually get past 2 years old in mentality. These haven't even reached 2 years old in brain mentality yet. They never really, yes, he's already noticed. Oh, she's got both. Hang on, can you just show? She's managed to get both. Both, and look at his little face, the sadness on his face. There you go. There it is. Don't drop it again. So, they never really develop emotionally, they say, or past a 2 year. Yeah, okay, mate. Pretend I'm not here. So, and that's a good thing, because who wants them to answer back and start questioning you and saying why, and then having that voice that's just like whatever. I mean, it's the reason why you want a dog and not a child, isn't that right, Matt? Yeah, I know, he has beautiful children. But so here they are, here's Franklin. You know, he had an operation to remove bone from his elbows. So we're 5 weeks on and he's looking pretty damn good. But yeah, through irresponsible breeding, makes you sick. And then Aretha's just as jolly as a velvet doggy can be. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a small party for them tomorrow. They have no idea what's going on, but it's really for me. Frankie, I'm going to have a small party for them tomorrow. I've ordered the cake. It's peanut butter. It's the shape of a bone. It says, "Happy birthday, Aretha and Franklin." The guests are going to be Cooper, my friend Serena's dog. Maybe Matt, you'll bring Johnny, although I'm terrified that they might sit on him. He's the world's smallest dog. But those are the guests. It's a very exciting moment for them all. And we will sing happy birthday and we will wear hats, particularly Pam. She loves a good hat. So I'm going to film it all for you because God knows, I think one of the greatest things, like a good squeaky toy, is seeing dogs experiencing something they have no fucking idea, you know, what it is, what's going on, but they know that the human animals are laughing and having fun and taking lots of photographs. If we're lucky, we'll put a birthday hat on the cat. I don't think so, because the last time we tried that with Doris, I think Pam got really badly scratched up. But anyway, we might try it again, just because it's, you know, for shits and giggles. It's worth it for fun. But either way, Matt will be documenting it for your enjoyment, and you'll see that at next week's For Fuck's Sake. So let's just say a big happy birthday to you 1 day in advance. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aretha and Franklin. Like they know what the fuck's going on. Happy birthday to you. Can I come back in my next life as my dog? Is that your alarm, Matt? Is somebody alarming? Is there an alarm on? Well, I'm gonna listen. I have to take back everything I said that was nice about Matt, because his alarm just went off. But also, it turns out he's just broken to me the news that he won't actually be here. I'm trying to hold it together. He won't actually be here with the smallest dog in the world to film the great birthday party of the 1-year-old, because he's got another job. Like I give a shit. I know, he just gave a big hand. No, really, Matt, I love you, just the same. But I am, those dogs, I mean, really, I have to say, they have kept me sane. They've kept me sane. I mean, and they're not just like my babies. And you know that, like I said, we just dated for 4 months, I think it was. But they are my babies, and I adore them. They mean so much to me. They're absolutely the most joyful thing, and a right bloody handful. And I'm so sleep deprived, and it's worth it. Do you hear me? Poor Frankie. I mean, I swear, the bad breeding thing, don't get me started. I would have struggled so much. And it really is a big day tomorrow. I do want to show you, when I said I want to come back as my dog, Matt, will you share some of the photographs of the busy, busy, busy life that Aretha and Franklin have? Yeah, let's share some of these with them. Yeah. Because really, it's activity, activity, activity all the way. I mean, they're go, go, go. And, you know, it's just like, it's just a charmed life as they move from sofa to floor to sofa to floor to food bowl to poo area to park to garden to sand to beach, back to sofa. Sometimes they bring me coffee in the morning. Do we have that shot? I do love that shot. They don't, of course, because they don't have the opposable thumb, so they're fucking useless. I mean, but they don't bring me. Harry brings me the coffee. He's off there making the coffee whilst they fill the bed. You know, only the way that they can. Aretha vomited last night. That was fun. On the stairs. So out off the bed. So anyway, but it's no end of laughs, as we all know. But damn it, they're glorious. What can I say? Now, I have to say that tomorrow is a huge day for us, therefore, with my babies. But it's also a huge day for the UK, isn't it? And America, if you haven't been following this rather wonderful semi-tragic story, tomorrow is Freedom Day. Yes, not since D-Day have we had such an exciting day. Not since the Falklands have we felt so unbelievably patriotic and jingoistic, like we're going out of our fucking minds. Yes, Bojo, the big Bojo himself, as I call him, Trump Light. I'm sorry I said the T word. Jesus. It's been so long, hasn't it, Matt, since you've even mentioned the T word. Yeah, the great orange blob. He is too light, and the truth is that he decided that to kick this off with a right, let's everybody wear British and wear proud. Oh, God, because we still have the empire we're having Freedom Day. Freedom Day means tear off the masks, don't give a shit who you're coughing on. Cough on anyone. In fact, cough on purpose. Let's all go for it, shall we? Now, the great joy of this, I mean, it makes me nervous because I am going back, supposedly, to the UK. I'm going back to Blighty, to my home. Ha-ha, to all you lovely people there. I've missed you so, really I have. And my darling sister, who I really miss so much. I'm going back to Blighty mid-August, supposedly. But you know what? Who the fuck knows what's going to happen? Because the two things that do terrify me are leaving the dogs, because I don't know how I'm going to exist without them, and Freedom Day. What will occur post-Freedom Day? I just don't know what to say. I mean, the great joy of all of this is that Mr. Bad Suit, crazy hair, I'm pretending to be some idiot, is half idiot, half Wolverine. But he really has decided that they're coming down. The rules are coming down regardless. Now, he just got COVID. Sorry. If I wasn't so worried about him, I'd really find it ironic and laughable. He did actually catch COVID from, I think it's the health minister, and they were trying to, thank you, Matt, for a little titter there, and they were both trying to avoid having to quarantine, like the big grown-ups say. But no, we're not that happy about them getting away with that shit. I'll get onto that in a minute. So all in one, they will not be there with their freedom for Freedom Day. Freedom is over. Freedom is over. And there's this song, and I don't know why. It just seems really, really right to me right now. Here we go. Song number 1. I won't let you down. I will not give you up. I won't let you down, so please don't give me up, 'cause I'd love to stick around. I think there's something you should know. I think
time I told you so. There's something deep inside of me. There's something else that I have to be. Take back your picture in a frame. Take back your singing in the rain. I just hope you can understand. Sometimes the clothes do not make a man, and all we have to do is take these lies and make them true. Somehow, all we have to be is say, I don't belong to you, and you don't belong to me. Oh, freedom, I won't let you down. Freedom, I won't give you up. Gotta get what you take. Oh, freedom, I won't let you down. I won't give you up. Gotta give what you take. I think there's something you should know. I think it's time I told you so. There is something deep inside of me. There's someone I've got to be. Take back the picture in the frame. Take back your singing in the rain. I hope you all understand. Sometimes the clothes do not make the man, and all we have to do is take these lies and make them true. Somehow, all we have to be is say, I don't belong to you, and you don't belong to me. I say, freedom, I won't let you down. I won't give you up. Gotta give what you take. I said, freedom, oh, freedom, I want you to let you down. Gotta give what you take. I said, freedom, oh, freedom, oh, don't let me down. I said, freedom, oh, gotta give what you take. Please don't let me down. I said, all we have to do is take these lies and make them true somehow. And all we have to be, all we have to see is that I don't belong to you and you don't belong to me. I want my freedom. I thank you, Matt. I thank you. I don't have the applause machine today. It ran out of fucking battery, and none of you, I say none of you, and I'm calling you out, top fans, not one of you sent me some batteries to replace, because I could do with it. No, I can't. I was just joking, of course. I don't even know what battery goes in it. It must be like a leprechaun battery. It must be the batteries that, I don't know, the garden vole uses in his remote control and the vole TV. It's so small, I don't even know where we have. We're trying to find one of those, aren't we? Trying to find the glasses. The screwdriver. I don't have a fucking clue how to get into it. I'm going to smash it on the floor and jump on it, and then I'll get upset. Don't make me. Anyway, what do we think? Oh, we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it.
George Michael, I'm so fucking sorry that I loved him so much. I mean, didn't we all love him? What a talent. What an insane talent. I'm sorry that I had to use that beautiful song to make a point, but I'm going to take 3, including that one, beautiful songs today to make a point, because I think I'm speaking on behalf of all Brits, particularly the ones far away. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Chris, Scott, Sue. Sylvia, thank you, darlings. I'm going to talk on behalf of all of the of us kind of expats, as it were, far away, who have to explain this to Americans. Luckily, we don't have to explain that much because, let's face it, no one has actually taken over and overrun the Houses of Parliament yet. So right now, we're ahead. We are fucking ahead, but not that far because of what I'm about to share with. Here we go. Here we go, my loves. So this is something that I read today in The Independent, if you don't mind. The Independent, as the French would say. I don't know why I said that. The British have shown during this pandemic that they're prepared to put up with a hell of a lot. Yeah? Polls, anecdotal evidence suggests, and Mrs. Brown's boys suggest that they'd rather keep the masks and a few other, that's for the Brits, a few other restrictions for a little longer if it saved lives and helped us out of the COVID crisis on a sustainable basis. Yes. So ministers are already on the wrong side of public opinion, not least because we all know lockdown did end weeks ago. Anyway, so what the twatting hell is free? Anyway. The voters are prepared to tolerate incompetence and misjudgments, but as Dominic Ings and Matt Hancock, let me just snog a woman and make sure that it's in my office and that I don't even know where to start with this. Scandals graphically prove they will not tolerate being told what to do by people who bend and break the fecking. Didn't say fecking, I said that. Fecking rules. It's true. Because ultimately, don't we seem to be in the grip? I mean, you know, the big T orange blob, same thing. People who think they have the right to break the rules, and it's not their rules, it's not for them. It means they rule us, but they don't, it doesn't, you know, it's not for, no, they're outside of the rules, yeah. Okay, so here's another beautiful song that I'm using to illustrate this point, and I again apologize to the fabulous writers of this, who I shall mention after this. So here we go, number 2, irony. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back, even while you sleep. We will find you enacting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature, and everybody wants to rule the world. It's my own design. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. There's a room where the light won't find you, holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. So I'm so glad we almost made it, and we had to fade it, 'cause everybody
da da ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back now. Even while you sleep, we will find you. It's my own design. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Oh, oh, oh. Everybody wants to. Everybody wants to rule the world. Everybody wants to rule the world. Everybody wants to rule the world. Woo, oh, ah. So glad that we almost made it. 'Cause everybody wants to rule the world. The Thank you. Guess who forgot to turn on record? I know. I know. Bollocks. Let me turn it on for the last one. I keep trying to remember to turn on record. Hang on a second. It's because there you go. Well, that's good. These are such, I don't know why. It's because it's you. It's because it's you I'm singing to, all my lovely friends. Here we go. Susan, thank you. Stephanie. Tony, you know, I'm such a huge Tears for Fears fan. And I think those guys wrote some of the most gorgeous songs. And I believe that's from the big Songs of the Big Chair from '85. I can't remember when did Faith, Freedom. Well, yeah, Faith was on Faith. But when did Freedom come out? George Michael. Somebody can tell me. One of my top fans, I'm sure. Oh, Chris Graham, thank you so much. I'm really pulling it all out to now. We got a last one, which is going to be after my favorite story about the British show. No, stop me. Stop. Would you stop, please? So finally, after that wonderful, thank you so much, everyone. I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying doing these songs, and it's a joy, honestly. And the reason I want to record them, isn't it right, Matt? Is because I'm singing for you, and I'm in performance modes because you're watching. So that's why I want to capture it. I mean, we will, but I'd love to capture the multi-tracks of this because sometimes I just won't get it. I will never get it back that way again. It's the first time I've ever done it. I did them this morning. You're the first people to hear, so it's like I'll never get that back. But anyway, fuck it. We'll get this last one. So when lockdown returns, it also said in the Independent, probably sometime in September, the public will be blamed. Yeah, you know where this is going, by the government for not taking their personal responsibilities seriously. Now, I just want to jump immediately to what I can only describe as the train wreck that was the soccer match between the English and the Italians. And I bring this up because a lot of those people that we were watching and
our jaws were on the floor and we couldn't believe it. And I'm going to go through some of those people right in a second. Those are the people that we're looking, BoJo is asking them to take personal responsibility and absolutely, but nothing's mandatory, you understand, because it's Freedom Day. Woo, freedom. But actually what that means is take care of your own fucking self. And if you can't, then just fuck everyone. And because ultimately, and that's why it's so good that he got COVID, because ultimately it's sort of like, yes, you can be double vaxxed and you can still get it, you motherfucker. And you're going to, you're going to pass it on to other people and to children who are the most vulnerable right now. But it's like, oh, the economy. I get it. But can we just say things like, but do keep a mask on indoors? Yeah, that'd be good. Let me start. We're doing this in LA now, where I am, from whence I come. By the way, we're in LA. You noticed, didn't you? I forgot to mention that. You can tell probably by the surroundings. Now, let's talk about the behaviour of the England soccer fans. Not the team, not the people, not the sport, not the majority of people, but the people who go there to be a member of a tribe. They always have done, they always will. But now we're post-COVID and people are off their tits. A friend of mine was just beaten up by someone who was sitting on her front steps making a massive noise because they were drunk, and she asked them to move on and they hit her, just punched her out. So we're in really weird times now. People are behaving absolutely appallingly. We know this. It's the pent-up rage and insufferable behavior by many people who just happen to be insufferable. But now we really have turned up the jingoism, haven't we? For starters, the racist slurs against the footy, if you don't know this in America, the football hero, he was a hero, the player who basically missed the penalty and lost England the game, suddenly went from being the hero to being called the N-word and monkey, and having a mural of him, which the fans adored, defaced. So that's a beautiful start. We're really doing well. Now, secondly, grown men, and there's like a photograph of this. Have you got a photo that you can show? Grown men ramming flares. So it's one man, actually, who rammed a flare up his arse in Leicester Square and lighting them to send the message. This is what we're going to do to you, Italy. Was it the message he was sending, or was he sending the message, I do love to have a flare up my arse, blowing pink smoke? I think he's confused. Because really, I do believe that he should be demonstrating, he's demonstrating on himself. That seems wrong. Somehow it feels like he's some kind of angry closet homophobic homosexual. Am I wrong? I have this feeling. But yes, ramming up your own arse and walking around. He had 20 pints of cider and supposedly a barrel of Coke, which I read here on something else. Here we go, the Flair story. It says that he's a 25-year-old roofer. He told the paper he regretted nothing, having drunk at least 20 cans of Strongbow and banged a load of powder, which basically means 3 grams of cocaine, before sneaking into Wembley to watch the final, obviously illegally. He didn't have a ticket. Seemingly, Wembley was it was like a snow scene. You could toboggan on it, or you could go whitewater rafting. I don't know. It was like a scene from the Alps. There was so much coke. And there was much adoration around him, even when he put the old coke on and schnozzed it up his schnoz. Everywhere you looked, said standbys or bystanders. That's the actual word, bystanders. England fans were dipping keys into little white bags and applying them to their snouts. Funny they should use the word snout. That's an insult to the animal. Sky Sports caught one enthusiastic. So there you go. Yeah, so we're not going to go there because it's too miserable and awful. But I have to say, I'm very high there because I'm getting angry and angry by the second. So these are the people that BoJo is asking to have take personal responsibility for doing the right thing post Freedom Day. And then he's going to blame them when they don't take personal responsibility. Maybe they should shove the masks up their arse. I'm not saying do that, by the way. That's not what help you at all. It won't, actually. It's messy. But I'm sorry. This is the fanning of the flames. Now, BoJo, I do believe my lovely sister, fabulous sister Susan, sent me something about BoJo having encouraged or wanted school children prior to losing desperately the England-Italy game to a bunch of pasta-making Italians. Let's be honest, that's how we see everyone outside of Britain. They're basically, not us, but them, You know, those the football fans. So for a staggering empire mongering moment of British, we are still great, aren't we? We rule the Wales, Brexit, Brexit, Brexit. He had wanted school children to sing some shitty little song called "England is the best, you are the greatest," some crap like that. Well, that went down in flames. Is it time to break it to certain people that the bloody British Empire is done and dusted? It's over. Put a fucking fork in it. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it's too soon. Too soon? Don't get me wrong, because that's exactly what the Great Orange Blob is too, you know. And he never had a bloody empire. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what makes it so sad. At least we had one. Anyway, all I can say is, again, didn't storm the House of Commons. Let's just be grateful for small mercies. And that leads me to my second Tears for Fears song, because I don't know why I was half crying, half laughing at all of this. The flare pushed me over the edge, but this is the song that it made me think of. Here we go. Sing along, everyone. Or not. Violent times, you shouldn't have to sell your soul in black and white. You really, really ought to know. Oh, those one-track minds, took you for a working boy. Kiss them goodbye. You shouldn't have to jump for joy. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, oh, I'm talking to you. Come on, shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on now, I'm talking to you. Come on. Talking to you, come on. Oh. They gave you life, and in return you gave them hell. As cold as I hope you live to tell the tale. I hope you live to tell the tale. I hope you live to tell the tale. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on now, I'm talking to you. Come on, shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on now, I'm talking to you. Come on, come on. Oh, shout.
talking to you. I said shout, shout, let it all out. Oh, these are the things I can do without. Come on now, come on now. I'm talking to you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I said shout, shout. I said shout, shout. I said shout, shout. I said shout. Woo! What can I say? I do think, thanks, Susan. I think it is a good sound today. I think we got it into a really good place. Is it because David Torkanowski isn't here? I think, yeah, Matt kind of went in a way that really said yes. I think what we're hearing, thank you, everyone. Oh, it's so great. Woo! Thank you so much, everybody. I really do feel like it's kind of summed up the way that all this past few days has made me feel between the Bojo and the Freedom Day and the football. But at the end of the day, I'm still left to calm down, to decompress, to feel alive, to feel nurtured, to feel joy at the fabulous birthday babies. Can we just wrap it all up? The birthday babies, Aretha and Franklin. Yes, named for, as you know, my idol. That incredible, incredible woman who I once had the pleasure to see live at Jazz Fest and was, I actually saw her twice. I saw her at Jazz Fest and said hello. And before that, I saw her at the American Music Awards and she was singing. She did a gospel version, a church version of Nessun Dorma. And I swear to God, I've seen two really improbable, extraordinary, shocking performances. One was by Michael Bolton. Nuff said, really thought this one was going to blow right here. And then Aretha's version, I've never heard anything more beautiful in my entire life. Remarkable. So those dogs, yeah, they've been named well. That's all I can tell you. The talent oozes. Now let me see my lovely friends. Oh my gosh, bless them all. Baby dog, says Chris Graham. Yes, he does. And they are the absolute best. You know they are. Yeah. Here we go. But listen, I want to thank you so much for having indulged me today. As always, giving me the reason to get up and get over my lack of sleep and thereof everything else. Put some spackle on, actually get dressed, wash. That's a new one. Put some deodorant on. It's all very important stuff, isn't it, Matt? Yes. But you have, and you always do, give me the impetus to do this. I think we're okay seeing each other once a week. I know it's a bit of a drag, but you know what? It's more special because of it, and I'm working harder and doing more songs. There you have it, and it gives me a bit of a break, as it does all of us, to just be able to get my mind together. So you know what? Thank you for sharing a bit of your Sunday with me. It's made my day, and the doggies too. Now, Matt has broken it to me, as I did say, and let me down tragically. Where's David Torkanowski when you need him? No, don't, no. But I will be filming the doggy's birthday, so it will be a little bit of a peanut butter fingered mess. But if we can get the cat attacking Pam, then I feel like my work is done. Yes, agrees Matt. A big thank you to Matt Midlin, as always, for making what is a really, really quite tricky thing, pulling it all together pretty seamless. And I got an eyeful of the side on the piano on the hands. Bloody brilliant, looked marvelous. So let me see. Tony Vincent, Nicholas Strange, Chocolate Babies, happy birthday. Dawn, Rhino. One day in South Africa, I tell you that. Especially now that we've got Neil Greenberg. Neil and I will plot and scheme, let me tell you. Martina, Stephanie Rood, Scott, Chad, love you guys. It's so great to see you. Kate Hills, darling Kate. Darling. Yeah, Matt indeed, yeah. So I thank you all. Now you know what to do. I don't even need to say this, but I'm going to, because fuck Freedom Day. Fuck it, for fuck's sake. Not that I'm angry and ranting, but honestly, even if you've been double vaxxed, you know, you don't want to spread it to other people and people who have been double vaxxed. Think about in Britain, Andrew Marr, for God's sake, you know, people who are vulnerable still can get it. So let's just be smart about this and not selfish and not, as all those songs kind of concluded, think that it doesn't apply to us, you know, that old chestnut. So look after yourselves. That's really
Care about yourselves, care about others. You know the rest. Let's be responsible. Ooh, I'm off to buy some flares because I don't know about you, Matt, but the idea of sticking one up my... Until next Sunday, thank you for joining me. This has been a right freedom negating, whatever. You know what I'm saying. For fuck's sake, with me, your hostess with the mostest love of being responsible, personally responsible, Judith Owen. I will see you all Sunday. Have a great week. Love you guys. I'll play you out on this fabulous track. These are the things. I said, shout out, let it all out, and these are the things I can do without. I'm talking to you, baby. I'm talking to you. No, 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 no. I said, shout, shout, shout. Let it all out. These are the things we can do without. So come on, come on, come on. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, baby. Come on and shout, shout.